points in the game.
Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. Spencer Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started, and we're off and running from Landover. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup, and we are all set to go, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Washington Commanders. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Set high.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. You talk about this Washington defense. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge him? This is going to be fun.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go. 19 wins, 19 wins. Here we go. Stay high.
Here's Fields. Finds Gibbs on a check down. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Here we go. 222, 222. Right.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jahmyr Gibbs with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he's up past the 20 at the 22-yard line. At their own 22-yard line. looking to put a drive together.
Cowboys! 60 Vikings! 60 Vikings! Go!
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lane. Now he's free at the 35. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Jalen Lane halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Commanders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. No problem there on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Cowboys.
Hey, here we go. 331, 331. Tonight.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Another run for Gibbs here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 77 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Here we go, son. Green 19, got that.
Fields now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
Gibbs straight ahead, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
331, 331. Tonight.
On the give, here's Gibbs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey, never mind. Monday. Tonight.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Here we go.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Here's Daniels. He's got his receiver, Lane. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Check. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Cowboys.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
18, Pioneer.
Daniels looking to throw. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Washington. Marvin Mims with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now 2nd and 9.
Here we go. You good. Chip clear. Right.
To throw is Fields. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 58, 58, go.
One play action. Fields. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
This is 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Tonight.
Well, they'll run it to Gibbs. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58. Alpha, 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 alpha. Jack.
They snap it to Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
Here we go, son. 19 shot. Tonight.
Out of the gun, Fields. The short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. 19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go. Go.
Throwing again is Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Ready? 331, 331. Tonight.
Here's Fields. And that will be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a first or a second seed come playoff time.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Let's go now. Crack on 80.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
A tough spot here, 3rd and 15.
19,
Throw left side complete. That's Lane. They'll pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. An audible here to get a new look.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Daniels going to throw for it. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Okay, break. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Come on. Panther 11. Panther 18.
Now Daniels. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
That's another Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Ready.
They work now on 2nd and 9. And now an audible here into something else.
79 Brock. Drop 6. 19. 18. Pioneer.
Throwing now is Daniels. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. To the air goes Daniels. That is caught. And he's going to have a Commander's first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
That's another Washington Commanders first down.
Buffalo 18.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. Throw caught by Musgrave.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
13
The
yards
pickup
on
goes
the
for
play.
13 and sets him up first and goal.
Washington.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
69, 75, Mustang 9, Warrior 70. Ready,
They'll look to throw again. And he fires one incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Ready up.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
70, 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Panther, 79 Trap 6, 19 Lion. Go.
Back to throw again. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Jalen Lane, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Commanders 21, Cowboys 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Let's go. Here we go, son. 58. Easy. Hey, carry. 11. All right.
A final shot before the break. Fields. He's going to look deep down the field. That is incomplete.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Well, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
At the 29-yard line.
Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And McLaurin going to pick up a Commander's first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll change things up.
19, Buffalo, let's go. Ready,
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Come on.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Here we go. Dragon 60. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Pass caught, it's Lane with it. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Viking 18. Mustang 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Short throw to Musgrave. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Viking 8, trap 6, 19 Lions, 19 type, 60 Warriors, 70. Ready.
Here's Daniels. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because You don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Chip slant. Press. Bunch right.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Throwing on second and long. Fields. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
47-yard line.
On the ready.
Hands it off out of the gun. A nice little juke. Room here to run. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Cup 19. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Daniels looking to throw. Musgrave's got it out right. And he takes it in for the Commanders' touchdown. Luke Musgrave, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Commanders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Now the try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Commanders 35, Cowboys 17.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. As it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Here we go. Medic. 331. EQ. Right.
Now Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. To throw is Fields. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down, Dallas.
Final minute now of the third quarter.
Don't jump. Ready? 551. 551. 12. Jump. Extend. Right.
To the air again, Fields. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Up, let's go.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. The 23-yard line.
You got it. Hey, 551.
Back to throw, Fields. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. There he goes, right side. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Extra point forthcoming. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go, son. Go.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Trying the left side with Gibbs. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
And the Cowboys first down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Cowboy first down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Gibbs. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 123 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Here we go.
Cowboys.
Play action. It's Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Here we go.
Now run by Gibbs. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. the 33-yard line.
From the gun, here's Fields. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go, set. Green 19, get up, Delta. Go.
Here's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Second and 10. Fields. Over the middle, it's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
Gibbs. And he won't get to the markers. They're going to stop it for a second straight play right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Here we go. Green 19, get up, tonight.
They'll try to run with Gibbs. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied. And Washington is able to come up with a goal line stand. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless, take care of the ball on the way out. This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield, and instead, the defender reacts so well that he makes a play on it, and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
19 tight.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. Washington going to send out their punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. This is brought in at the 21. He belted that thing, a leg of steel, and an even 70 yards on the punt that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Here we go. Go.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a third time. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
It
looks like they'll move things around here.
60 Bison. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. His throw incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
7 Pirates. Cup 19. Cup Buffalo. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Throwing now is Daniels. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Rangers, 60. 70 Rangers. 69. 19.
Now Daniels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
49. Cowboys 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 52 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Fields. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Gibbs. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
And it's caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go, Side. Tonight. Alpha, let's go. Tonight.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
It's caught at the 1, and he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Come on.
As they try to finish things off in this 4th quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Commanders, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.